I'd like to talk to you a little bit about where we spend most of our time at work and how important it is to set up your workstation to keep you as healthy and as comfortable as possible. So I'm just like everybody else. I live looking at this machine most of my time at work. And as much as I'd love to look at my patients more, it does mean I spend a lot of time around here. And I have found some really great things that have made a world of difference for me. First, I gotta say, is a trackball mouse. So what you don't realize so often is that when you have a regular mouse, you have to lift up your arm a little bit to move it around. So all these muscles are contracting the whole time. So if you think at the end of the day, oh my God, everything feels sore, that's why. So I actually got this for a different reason, but I very quickly, within a few days, went, oh my God, I'm not sore at the end of the day. And that's the reason why. And I have to admit, when I go onto another computer and I use a mouse for a couple minutes, I'm like, no. Now, I'm not sponsored by anybody or anything, but I got this Kensington, what is it called? It is a trackball that is, I think it's ProFit Ergo. And really, it's just got the little thumb thing here, and that's all you do. And I've got thumb arthritis, and my thumb isn't bothered by it at all. It sits at a nice angle for the wrist, and you can scroll and you can program buttons and do all kinds of things. Gold, well worth its weight. The next bit is, if you can, and they're getting less expensive, and I got my one, a Logitech, again, not sponsored, it's just what I found, what works for me, is that it's got the nice ergonomic, so we're not made to be like this, we're made to be like that. So it just naturally fits your hand, and it's got the little height there, so that, because you want that support there on your wrist, or you're doing this, right? So that you can completely relax it. And then I'm going to show you a little bit about my workstation here, and the specific chair that I got and the reason I did. I'll be right back. Okay, so we know sitting for an extended period of time is not good for our health. Within 20 minutes of sitting, we increase the risk of all kinds of things: cardiovascular disease, fitness, our blood pressure, cancer rates, all kinds of stuff. So we need to be moving. I'm lucky with my job that I'm often up and down, but it does mean there's usually, I'm here for a couple hours every night after work, and I spend one whole day just doing all the bureaucracy. So I'm here for hours, and sitting for that long is a little bit too much. Even at the end of the day, I'm starting to get sore. So one of the best finds I found is this. I love my elevated desk. So I can type away and do all the things I need to do, and stand up. I can move to the music, or just sort of keep pacing to just get more comfortable, or stand still. It doesn't really matter. And you quickly build up your fitness. I have to admit, when I first did it, I was feeling a bit after an hour, but now I can stand here for 3-4 hours and I don't notice a thing. The only thing I probably do notice is at the end of the day, I don't have all my aches and pains that I normally do. So just standing engages in some more muscles, burn off a few more calories, but it reduces all that increased risk of poorer health. So good thing. And I think it was, I don't even think it was $200. I found it, Hannah ordered it for me, and I love it. I love it. And it's just so easy. Bring it up, bring it down, and you know, it's at the level that I want, so you can move it up and down for different things. It's great. I highly recommend it. All right, on to the next seat. All right, if you've met me, you've already met my seat. So it is a saddle seat. I just got it off of eBay several years ago. I initially got it actually for neck pain. So at the end of the day, typing away, I used to get quite a bit of neck pain, and I was at a hotel and they had a chair like this. I sat on it and I thought, this thing's brilliant. So I bought it, and it's been one of the best investments I've made for my health here, just sitting in front of the computer all the time. It's important for a variety of reasons. One of the things is that you don't want arms on your chairs. Because if you have arms on your chairs, it can't get to the desk. It leaves you back this way, and then you have to reach out to play with your keyboard. And if you do this starts to happen. And then everything gets sore naturally. So you want to keep your elbows at your sides. And if you've got arms, you can't do that. So I specifically got a desk that came out like this. And you'll see me talk to you, and I'll move around on my little wheels, and I'll bring this closer, and you'll see that my elbows are always stuck on my hips or my trunk somewhere, so that I can type away, listen to you, and this keeps me in a good position opposed to that position. And I found that when I have this trunk seat, if I start to slouch, I feel it within a couple of minutes. So it gives me a little prompt to sit up and get into good posture. And it's made a world of difference for all the aches and pains in my low back and my neck that I used to get at the end of the day. I do say ease into it. So, because it does have your legs like this. And we don't normally sit like that for an extended period of time. You wouldn't go and sit on a horse for 16 hours the first time. Or if you did that, you probably wouldn't do it again. So I say just do it for an hour the first time, and then the next day do 2 hours, and just add an hour on at a time, and you should be fine. So again, the saddle seat, it goes up and down, so I can move it around. It's nice because it's got the wheels, so I can always keep myself in really good posture, whether I'm looking directly at my patient or I'm over here. It also allows me to do spins if I just need to wear out some energy. Ergonomic keyboard, the trackball mouse, pure gold, and I adore it's just a little add-on. It's a desk on top of the desk that goes up and down so that I can stand up when I need to and when I want to, and move and reduce the risks of being sedentary and sitting for many hours at a time. I hope this has been a benefit, and certainly if you think it can help someone else out, feel free to share it. That's what it's there for. All right, I hope you have an enjoyable, comfortable day at work in front of the old computer. All right, take care.